We're here with 2010-11 GSAC Coach of the Year, Ken Ammann, who wins for the second year in a row, third time in your coaching history here at Concordia. Also, Justin Johnson becomes one of 3 Concordia All-GSAC honorees this year and repeats as the GSAC Player of the Year. Tell me what it means to coach these players and just for you personally to win the honor again for the second year in a row and for the third time in your career.
It's a tremendous honor. Our conference is probably the most well-coached conference in the country, in my opinion. So, my peers are really good. They all do a great job with their programs. So it's a nice award to get, but you certainly don't get that without great players and great assistant coaches. Obviously, they had a great staff, and they do the bulk of the recruiting and scouting. So they did a great job. I mean, it's really a staff award, and we don't win the league without good players. So Justin, first guy to repeat as GSAC Player of the Year since T.J. Walker in mid-1990s. So tremendous honor. It's very difficult to do. There was a couple other guys that got it in the 2000s, their junior year, and it's really hard to get it 2 years in a row. It's a tribute to his work ethic off the court, in the off season. His last 3 summers he has worked as hard as anybody we've ever had and anybody I've ever seen. So it's an earned thing for him, and I'm really happy for him that he got that. Taylor King also was a top vote getter in the conference, and Austin Simon, to my knowledge, I don't know if anyone's ever. It's really difficult to get all conference in our league. There's only 14 spots, 11 schools, and he came off the bench all year. And I don't know if anyone's ever got all conference not being a starter. So it's nice to see his tremendous unselfish attitude be rewarded like that by the other coaches. I'm not allowed to vote for my own guys, so the other coaches voted him on there. So I thought that was great.
Looking ahead to the postseason, starting on Thursday with Masters, and moving on from there, of course, to the national tournament. Then in a couple weeks, what does this team need to do to gear up to really just get to the final level and be there at the finish line?
There's all sorts of ways we can improve, continue to improve on shot selection, focus competing on defense. But I think being able to play back-to-back good games. I remember a couple years ago we won the conference tournament. I think we won the last game by near 40 points over Cal Baptist, and then went in there and lost first round. This year, probably our best played game was against Point Loma, a very good team, and we were virtually unstoppable that night. And then we turn around and lose to Biola the next game. So I think being able to play a good game and then repeat that, not get comfortable, and continue to stay hungry and focused, so that because you got to win 5 games in a row in the national tournament, which is extremely difficult, in maybe 6 or 7 days, and then you got to win 3 in a row to win our conference tournament. They're all going to be very hard. So we have the opportunity. We've earned the right to host the tournament, and we want to take advantage of that. And if we don't win, we don't get to host, so we'll be out. So we'd like to play in the final game.
I've asked you this before, but just for kicks, I'll ask it again. This team won 23 games in a row, the best regular season in Concordia history. What's special about this team?
We're very deep. It's been a very unselfish team. They've all had to sacrifice to have team success, and they've done that. And their focus has been great. Their preparation. We haven't had a dip, and the way our style of play is. It's hard not to have a dip, and they haven't had a major dip. The first team I can remember that didn't have that. So I'm very proud of those things that this team has accomplished.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on your 3rd award, 2nd in a row, and good luck against the Masters on Thursday.